Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. This is my very first live stream on this channel. If this is your first time, you are highly welcome. If you are returning, you are highly welcome. Please do stay connected. More videos are updated every week on this channel. So this live stream today is my very first live stream on this very channel. Today's video, I'm going to be showing how to store your beans. Beans is one of those food items that, if it is not well stored, can easily perish. Insects can invest on them. So I'm going to show you how you can store your beans for months, from 10 months to 1 year without insects. And this storage is possible without refrigerator, without preservative. A very natural way, easy way to store your beans. So friends, don't forget to thumbs up for me for this video, and don't forget to leave your comments. And if you have the ability to share my videos, please do share the video to your friends and family. So what you see right here is the beans that I'm going to be showing you how to store. So I have what we call honey beans. This is honey beans, to be precise. If you've not seen honey beans before, this is exactly what it looks like. Yeah, this is it. This is what we call honey beans. Let me just get it close so that you see it very well. So this is what honey beans look like. So if you look at these very beans now, you see that it's fresh. This has no preservative in it. And if you put this in the freezer or refrigerator for a long time, is not going to be very, the taste, let's say the taste will definitely change. So that is why I want to show you easy way you can store your beans without it getting bad for a long time. So to start with, I'm going to first show you the one that is already stored. I have one that is already stored, and it has been stored for 6 months. Let me just pour it out from this container. So I'm going to be showing you from this can, this very can. Yeah, I don't know, hope you're seeing this very well. Let me just shape this a little so that you see. Okay, so just open this, the cover. So I'm going to be pouring it out so that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to be pouring this out. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. So this beans has been in that gallon for 6 months, and if you look at it very well, there is no single insect on it. It's just looking the same way, very fresh, very fresh. So this is it. There is no preservative on it. So this is just what we added to it. This pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper, but the tiny ones is what we just added to it, and it remains like this for 6 months, and it's also going to last like this for 1 year. That is 12 months. So it's very easy. So I'm going to show you how to turn it right inside this big gallon. So this is 25 liter. You can use bigger one. You can also use smaller liter to store your beans as you please. So to store these beans, you might be wondering how you can equally add your beans into this big container or this big gallon, because it's actually big, this 25 liters. So how are you going to get your beans in there should be the question, everyone. But that is not a problem. It is super easy to add your beans right inside that gallon. All right. Hello friends and family. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. If you're returning, thanks for returning back, and thanks all my genuine subscribers. This is my very first live video, everyone, so please don't forget this is my very first video on this channel, so please stay tuned and don't do away. Watch and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to thumbs up for me if you've not done so. I will really appreciate it if you thumbs up. Okay, so I'm just going to be adding up. So I have this is what we call funnel. You can get this from any plastic shop. If you get a plastic shop, asking for this is a funnel, so it's going to be very super easy for you to quickly transfer your beans into the gallon I showed, into this 25 liter. So it's just meant for storing your beans. Remember, no preservative, and we're not putting it in the refrigerator. We're just going to leave it inside this as long as you want. It's going to be there for as long as you want to eat beans. And it's very good, because sometimes beans goes out of season. Beans have its season. So when you have it, if you have a storage gallon like this, you store as many as possible. I mean, you store it in a large quantity so that whenever you want it, you can easily get it, because beans is one of those African food that is proteinous that many people will encourage you to eat. Like I showed earlier, this very one on my hand I've stayed 6 months and it's still the same way. There's no insect in it. So I'm going to be putting the one in the here. I'm going to put in this one, the one that is on this tray. I'm going to be pouring it right inside this 25 liter. So I'll just put this inside the mouth of the 25 gallon or 25 liter gallon, this very one. So, and then I'll be using my cup, this very cup, to make it easy. So I'll use this cup. Scoop, it's just very easy. So you scoop, then you pour in there. Sorry, I could not get the math of what I'm doing right now, but I can equally, let me show you. So that is what is going on. Yeah, I believe you can see it's dropping inside there. So that is it. I'll be doing that till the whole of this is finished. So don't go away. Keep watching. If this is your first time, you are highly welcome. If you are returning, thanks for returning. So this is how we've been storing our beans for future use. So I thought of sharing it with you, so that if you have any difficulty storing your beans for future use, you can learn from this very video and store it. If you don't have a freezer or refrigerator, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. So don't say, If you had freezer or refrigerator, I would have just buy more beans. You can buy as many quantity of beans as you want, or as many bags you want. So long as you have this, you have no problem, everyone. So long as you have this 25 liter, or you can use bigger liter, maybe 30 liter, or 25, like the yellow one on the left hand side. You can use that to store your beans. So after I store this inside the gallon, I'm equally going to select some for use. So I'm going to be selecting some. So I finished storing this. I'm going to be selecting some. So you'll be taking this gradually. You don't use force, because this plastic, the mouth is not wide, it is narrow. Let me show you. So I just added plenty to show you what happens when you add plenty at a go. So when you add plenty as a go, you see it will just be stuck. It will be stuck here, so it won't really flow very well. So what you're going to do, you take your time to pour it step by step. So you see, because I removed it from the mouth of the gallon, it started coming and pumping out very well. So when you're trying to store your beans inside the gallon, or your 25 liter, or whatever liter you're using, please take it step by step, gradually, not with rush, because if you fill this up, it won't flow very well. It will take time to flow, and you might get discouraged. So just take it bit by bit till you're done. No rush. So that is that. So you can see it flowing now. Okay. So when that is done flowing, I'm going to be adding more. Yeah. So that is done. So I'm taking more. Getting them more to add. Yeah, that's it. So this is what we're going to be doing. And welcome all my new subscribers, and thanks for your support always. And if this is your first time here, please do thumbs up for me, and do share this video to your friends and family, because it can equally help someone. Okay, so when I discovered this method of storing beans, is really has helped a lot, because we can store beans, up to a bag of beans, for years in the house for use. So when beans is expensive in the market, because when it's out of its season, it becomes expensive, and not everyone would afford it. And sometimes too, if you see some at the markets, it's already has preservative, and what is used to preserve it might not be good for your health. If you look at these beans, you notice that it's very fresh. It's coming rightly from the farm. So yeah, we're able to get beans directly from the farmers. So when you get it that way, you quickly store it in your storage gallon and keep it for future use. You don't need to add preservative to it. You don't need any chemicals to store your beans. Just putting it inside the gallon, that is enough, and it will really last for long, especially for large families. It will last for a very long time. You don't need to worry where you will get beans for use. Yeah, that is it. It's very nice. So please don't forget to thumbs up for your girl. Okay, so I'm still putting it. It's going on there gradually. It's really going into the gallon gradually. See, yeah, that is done. So like I said, it's going to be taken bit by bit till I'm done with it. So don't forget putting it out. Yeah. Hello everyone. If it is your first time here, you are highly welcome. If you are returning, you are highly welcome. Please stay connected because more videos are updated every week on this channel. Yeah, so that's it. It's coming. So when the moment I'm done with this, I'm going to be showing you the one I'm going to be peeling. So let me allow that one to flow first. The moment it is flowed, I will add the remaining one. Yeah. Okay. Hello everyone. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you visit always. Always, always. Always, always. Please don't forget to thumbs up and share my video to your friends if you have the ability to do so. And okay, so I'm waiting for the one in the storage, the one on the funnel to quickly flow before I add another one. Remember I told you we'll be taking it bit by bit. Now it's rush. Of course we are not rushing. If you rush it will take time to do. So please leave a comment at the comment section down below. Let me see what you think about this video, how honey beans long-term storage, how to do it the right way. So the right way is not by adding preservative. The right way is not by storing it in the refrigerator. The right way is putting it inside your storage gallon or any 25-liter 50-liter gallon. The reason I said it is the right way is because it will last for a very long time. Insects will not come in touch with it. There is no preservative on it, and the taste will still remain the same whenever you want to cook it. So that is why I said do it the right way, everyone. I said let me share this with you, all my dear friends, so that you can also see how I store my beans, especially the honey beans. The honey beans, like they call it, is super yummy. It is super yummy. Very, it has this nice flavor, so you wouldn't want it to spoil easily. So that is why I say do it the right way, store it the right way, store it with a preservative, store it with a refrigerator. So if you don't have refrigerator, you don't want to feel like, oh, I can't store beans, you can, just with your storage can, or getting a gallon, even if it's 10-liter, like the 25-liter, 20-liter, the yellow one there. It's enough for you to store beans that will last you and your family for 6 months, 1 year. Everyone keep watching, don't go away. All right. Hello everyone. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. If you're returning, thanks for returning. Well, this is my first live video on this channel, everyone, and it is about how to store your beans for long time use, doing it the right way, everyone, doing it the right way. Yeah. Hello, hello everyone. Thanks for dropping by on my genuine subscribers. So this video, if you're just coming in, this video is on how we store our beans, the right way to store our beans for future use, long-term storage for future use. Just using your storage gallon, and that is it, without refrigerator or adding any preservative. A very natural and very healthy way to keep your beans, and it will last for long without insects in it. Okay, so thanks for dropping by. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. Don't forget to thumbs up for me. Okay, so the one there is flowed already, so I'm adding more. Yeah, just putting on more. So it's almost done. Okay, so you see it's very easy to transfer your beans to the storage can. You don't need much stress to do that. Just that. You don't need stress at all to transfer your beans into the storage gallon. Yeah, you don't need stress. So just in case you may be wondering, oh, maybe when you saw the gallon, you feel, oh, how will this be inside this gallon, where you just see how I did that. So I'm just going to take my time to pick these ones, and then adding them inside my cup, and I'll also add it there for you to see. So yeah, just picking them up. The surface is very clean, so don't worry about it. All right, so adding it again. Good. So you notice I did not add any preservative. This is very simple, very easy to store the beans inside your storage can. So all I'm going to do is to just add this is pepper. This is excuse me, this is already ripe pepper, and it's dry. Yeah, super dry. You notice is the sound, you could hear the sound. It's really super dry. So all I'm going to do is just to add it to the storage can. It helps to keep insects away. So you notice this is very natural way to store your beans. And like I showed you earlier, this one has been in the storage can for 6 good months. I hope you can see this properly. Yeah, hope you see this very well. So this has been in the refrigerator for 6 good months, and it's still the way it is. It is still intact. Nothing happened to it. So that is it. So it's still intact, and there is no hole like you say, oh, maybe there is a, let me get it closer for you to see to the camera. So there's, I hope you see this. Okay, so you see there is no single hole. You know, when there is insects, you will notice some holes inside the beans or on the beans body, or some black spots. So you see that the beans is just super smooth and clean and super fresh after being in the storage can here for 6 months. So you do yours. and give me your comments at the comment section down below. Please don't forget to share my video. We are not done yet, so I'm going to set this very one aside. I'll still show you why I take my time to select some of this. So you don't really need to select the beans before you put it inside your storage can, because you don't really need to select it, but if you want to select it, fine. So this one here is the one that I'm going to be selecting. Why do I need to select? Like I said earlier, this beans is coming directly from the farm. We are able to get it from the farmers, so you notice some of this on it. They are not bad. Excuse me. These are not bad. They're actually good, the ones that were not able to be open. So you see, so I'm just going to open it. Of course, we're not going to cook this in our food. I mean, we're not going to add this to what you want to cook. So all I need to do right now is to select them off, because this will be cooked later. So like I said, this very one I want to select now is coming out from here after 6 months, and I just added more to it. So this is what you see. So I'm adding this one. I'm going to select this one and keep aside. So if it is your first time here, like I said, you are highly welcome. If you are turning, you are highly welcome. All right. So I'm going to select this. So let me get a bowl where I'll be adding it to. I need to get a bowl to add it. Okay, so like I said, I'm just going to be taking my time to sell out the sauce. I'm going to be selecting them. Okay, so if this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. If you're returning, you are highly welcome, like I said earlier. So this video, this live stream is about how to store your beans for long-term use. Honey beans, and this is what we call honey beans. If you've not seen it before, this is honey beans. So this very honey beans on my hands has been in this storage can for 6 months, and is looking super fresh. It's looking like it's just coming from the farm, yeah, it's just coming from the farm, super fresh, like you just peeled off the shell from it. But that is not the case. This has been inside the storage can for 6 months, and this is the reason why I say let me share how you can easily store your beans for a very long time without preservative. It has no preservative on it, so this is very good. If you're very fortunate to get fresh beans from the farmers, directly from the farmers, it's good to save it, because after a while they add preservatives. Some of those preservatives are not good for our health. So getting it on time and storing it yourself such a way that there won't be insects, or it won't form mucus, is very, very good, and is very, very healthy. That is why I said let me share this video with you, all my dear friends. And I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to my genuine subscribers for all your support all the way. You are always there to support me. And because this live stream is my very first live stream, so I had it pretty difficult to set the time. It's quite unfortunate it's coming out at this very moment. And but please continue to watch. And like, if you're just coming right now, this is what I just did. I just stored these beans, these very beans, honey beans. Any beans can be stored here, even the white beans, the iron beans. You can equally save it here. Any type of beans, saving it here is very, very ideal. It's keep the beans for a long time, even for more than a year. You continue to eat it, and you won't see any insects inside. So that is why I said let me save it, let me share this live stream, storing this beans, so that you can also see how I store my beans, in case you have difficulties keeping your beans for a long time. And if you don't want to save more beans because you are afraid that it will go bad in the refrigerator, or because of too much preservative, you wouldn't even want to buy it at all, well, you can equally buy the beans yourself and save it just the same way I did. Just buying this storage gallon, or their plastic rubber, what we call it, or the yellow one over there. Buy it, select your beans if you can, or just store them. Get this from any plastic shop and use it. Using this makes it very easy for you to store your beans inside this gallon, because it has a small mouth, and your gallon also have a small mouth. So when you put this on it, you just take your time to scoop your beans using this. I'm just going on again for those that are just coming. So use this to fetch your beans and pour them bits by bits into the storage gallon. So that is it. You continue to do that until you store as many beans as you want to into your storage gallon. It's pretty easy, and it is healthy. You will never see insects inside your beans. Even after 6 months, it will remain the same way you stored it. So to make it more bread, I just add some pepper. This is pepper, is dry. Yeah, super dry. Did you hear that sound? The pepper super dry. This is super dry. So you just add it into your gallon, and that is it. You're done storing it. So keep watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up for me. If you've not done so, thumbs up, share my video to your friends, family. Okay. Alright. Still on it. Yeah. Still picking up the beans. Okay, so still on these beans. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. If you are returning, thanks for returning. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. And don't forget to like my video. Don't forget to share to friends and family. Yeah. Okay. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. If you're returning, thanks for returning back. Okay. Yeah, this is the pepper, so I'm just going to put it there. Um, Man, this honey beans is super yummy. It has a very nice flavor to it. You don't even need much thing to um, cook honey beans. Nothing much. So why won't I store it enough? Just stop enough of it, so I can always have it to eat all the time. Okay. Oh, let me take water. Okay, so I'm done cooking this one. I'm going to transfer it there. Yeah, so take my cup and adding it there bit by bit. Remember, you don't need to rush. so it will flow. If you rush, it's not going to flow very well. So you take your time, fetch this with this cup, just scoop it bit by bit and keep on adding it till you stored enough beans in your gallon. And it will stay there, no insects, for 6 months, for 10 months, for 1 year. It's going to stay there. It won't spoil. The taste will not go bad as well. So it's super nice to store your beans like that. So I'm saving this like this. Okay, so I'm still picking more. This is nice. Let me show you once again in case you're just coming in. These beans have stayed in this storage can for 6 months and more, and it's still looking this fresh. There is no single insects on it, and it is super fresh. It does not have mucus like those white stuff that forms when your beans have stayed along. It starts to stick. This does not stick. It's super fresh, just like it's coming from the farm. That is what happens when you store your beans in here. You don't need preservative to store it. And if you don't have refrigerator, no problem. This is the solution to that. Now you can store as many beans as possible, and that is what this live stream is about. Well, this is my first live stream on this channel, so don't, if there's any fault, please forgive me. It's going to get better than this one. Okay, don't forget to thumbs up and share my video to friends and families if you have the ability to do so. Okay, so this is all we're doing. Okay, so just have to pick this up. This is, you might not have to pick all of this. You can just go ahead and add your beans inside the storage can. Anytime you want to cook it, you pick this off. But I'm just selecting some of it so that it will be easy to select when I want to cook it. It won't be much. It will not be all over it. And we have this on it because the beans is coming directly from farm. So which makes it very nice. The beans is free from preservative of any sort. So storing it myself in the storage gallon, can eat it with confidence that this beans has no preservative. You know, some preservatives are not good for our health. In fact, no preservative is good for health. And for beans, the kind of preservative they use for it is not really good because this is dry food. So for preservative to be added to it, that means it has to be something that is maybe more of liquid or in form of a powder. So if you buy such beans and you cook it and it's not properly washed, you might have difficulty eating it. But when you buy your beans when it's still super fresh without preservative, you save it yourself by putting it here, right here. That's why I say in my title, do it the right way. How to do it the right way. How to store our beans the right way. This is it. Yeah, storing the beans the right way. It is super healthy and super good. When beans is expensive, you will not have to worry. When there is increment of beans at the market, especially now things are becoming very expensive. So if you have opportunity to buy beans like this plenty, just get this from the market and store your beans in a large quantity. Save your beans in a large quantity. You don't need to worry, oh, if I store it in the refrigerator, what if there is no electricity and it will go bad? Don't worry, you don't need electricity to save your beans here. You don't need electricity, everyone. This is all you need, and your beans will remain there for more years to come. No electricity, no preservative. It's going to be super nice. Yeah, super nice. So this is what I said, let me share with everyone, that it is very easy for you to save your beans by yourself. Very natural, very easy to save your beans for future use, for long-term use, because beans is one of those food stocks that if you don't save them properly, the next month it will start having insects will start growing on them. So you, before you know it, so much insects will start growing. It will start breeding insects. So if you don't save it very well, you will not like it after months. And if you put in the refrigerator and you live in the area where there is electricity issues, you know what will happen? It will also go bad. So this is a very easy way to like save your beans, and very easy and very cheap way to save your beans for future use. And that is exactly what I am doing right now, showing you how I save my beans for future use. You pick and you save them inside your storage can. Okay. So all these are not needed. Don't need all of this. So even if you're abroad, you can also save your beans this way. It's those brothers and sisters that stays abroad. When you come to Nigeria, you buy these things in bulk. You take them over there. You can easily store it the same way by buying something like this and then save it there. If you wanted to have that beans taste, that beans flavor whenever you cook it, you can also save your beans the same way. Saving it. Yeah. Okay. So okay. this, just trying to pack up the remaining beans. So hello everyone, hello all my genuine friends. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. If you are returning, thanks for returning. So this video, this is my very first live stream on this channel, and it's about how we store our beans for long-term use. Beans is one of those food ingredients that if you don't store very well, it spoils. If you don't keep them properly, it breeds insects. And if you put in the refrigerator for a long time, the taste will not remain the same. It won't give you that beans flavor. So I said, let me show you how I store my beans. So the first thing is to get this storage gallon. You can get any liter. This is 25 liter. And then your beans, after selecting them, it's also optional to select your beans. You can as well just pour them like that. Now why I say do it the right way is because storing it this way, you don't need to add preservative to it. It's just a natural way to save your beans for future use. And if this is your first time here, this I showed this earlier, these beans here have stayed in this storage can for more than 6 months, and it's still looking super fresh. Look at it, it's still looking super fresh, and there's no insects. And you know, when you store your beans for, let's say, up to 2 months or even 1 month, you notice some insects, or you notice some black spots, openings caused by insects. But if you look at this very one, there's nothing like that. It's super fresh, still the same way it was. So by using this storage can, you can store as many beans as possible. So you, and if you know, if sometimes if you live at the location or area where there's the electricity problem, if you store your beans in the refrigerator and there's electricity problem, of course your beans will not still remain the same. But with this storage can, you can leave your beans for months, even for a year, and it will still remain the same. So it's very nice. It's a very, that is why I say do it the right way. Store your beans. This is honey beans, everyone. It's a honey beans, and it's super sweet, super nice. It has a very nice flavor. So who will not want to save this for as long as you want to eat it? Well, I do. I want to save it well, and that is why I'm doing this. This live stream has not yet ended. It will continue, and there will be another part where we'll continue with our storage. Okay, so we'll stay on it. Okay, so let me get small beans. Don't go away. Please do thumbs up for me, and do share my video to your friends and families if you have the ability to do so. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust this a bit. I'm going to adjust this a bit. So I need to get that. Yeah, I need to get this here. Okay, got to show you what this. Okay, this is another type of beans. I'm to show you. Yeah. Okay, just to show you, this beans has been in this gallon. Okay, so let me get it back to how it was. Okay, yeah, this very gallon, this beans I'm going to show you right now has been in this gallon for more than 6 months and is still looking fresh, super fresh. So let me get some to show you why it is nice, it is good to store your beans there. Okay, so this time around, this one is a white beans. Hope you've seen this very well. It's a white beans and it has been stored in the yellow gallon for a long time, but look at it, it's still looking super fresh. There is no holes, there is no insects on it. This very one is for yeah, we'll use this for akara and more. So you see what it looks like. So saving your beans in the storage gallon is super duper good. It's the best, so I'm just going to pour it back. I just said let me show you what that looks like so you see it. Ordinary, when you keep your beans more than a month, you start having holes, and those holes is there because of insects. They grow on your beans, and then when you put it in the refrigerator and the light is not constant, your beans will not still remain this fresh. But because it is saved right here, and it's super easy for you to save your beans right here, super easy, like I showed from the beginning of this live stream. All you need is your beans, this and this, and then this funnel. You could get this from any plastic shop. You use it because you may begin to wonder, how am I going to get my beans inside this? The holes, the mouth is relatively small, but with this you have no worry. Just dice it, fix it into the mouth, and then select your beans if you want to. It's optional. You can decide to save your beans right there. Anytime you want to use it, you select it. So that is exactly what I'm doing right now. So let me show you the ones that has been in the gallon, what it looks like after 6 months, and the one I'm just adding to it now. So this one, I just poured it out from this gallon, and this is what it looked like. It's still looking super fresh. You can see there is no insects. Let me just pour it out. No insects on it. Just hope you see this here. Okay, this is it. There's no insects on it. Unlike when you just keep your beans in a bag for a few weeks, you'll notice that it will start to breathe, insects will start to go everyone. Or you keep it in the refrigerator and you live in an area where there is no lights, or there's always electricity issues, your beans can easily spoil, or it won't have that same beans flavor when you cook it. So this is a very easy way to store your beans for long term use, and like the title said, do it the right way. Yeah, I had to do it right. There is no preservative. Since you've been watching this, you notice there was no preservative added to this, and we're not putting it in the refrigerator. It just perfectly fits in here, and it will last for as long as you want it to. So you can store as many beans as possible, just any quantity of beans you want to store in your storage gallon is perfect. That is why I said let me share it with you. So if this is your first time here in my channel, you are highly welcome. If you are returning, you are highly welcome. So this video today is how to store your beans for long-term use. So doing it the right way, no preservative, no refrigerator. So these beans was poured out from this very gallon after 6 months, and you notice it's still the same way. It's still looking super fresh, no insects, no hole on it. And believe me, when you cook this, it will still give you that flavor you need from it. And that is why I say let me show you how I save or store beans for a long time use without stress. For future use, when you get this your storage gallon, the next thing you need is this. This is gotten from any plastic shop around you. You get this is funnel, you get this to fit into your gallon mouth because it is small. So if you want to pour your beans very easy inside this gallon, all you need is this to fit this into the mouth, and this is it. Very simple. Also, it goes down super easy, everyone. So I was just selecting this. It's optional. You can decide not to select your beans. Just store it in the gallon, this or this. Any of this gallon can be used for your storage. So if this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to thumbs up for me and share my video if you have the ability to do so. So this video is on how to store your beans the right way. So this gallon we have here is filled with beans, honey beans to be precise. And then this very beans here has been in this gallon for 4 months, and after 4 months, 6 months, this is what it looks like. Super fresh, and there is no insects. And if you boil these beans, if you cook these beans, the taste will still be the same. So it's super easy to save it in your storage gallon. So if this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. Thanks for dropping by, and don't forget to thumbs up. This is my first live stream on this channel. More of this will be coming up, so please don't forget to hit the subscription button for me if you've not done so, and also turn on the bell to get notification when more videos are updated every week on this channel. Interesting videos are updated every week, please. So okay, so just picking up the good one. All right. Okay. So transferring your base inside this gallon is not a problem at all, as long as you have this nice cup, measuring cup here, and your funnel. Is super easy to add it. So no preservative. So I have this pepper. This is pepper. It's dried, super dry. You're not going to put wet pepper, as in fresh pepper, inside your storage gallon. It's the the dry one. Yeah, this, yeah, you see it can easily break because it's super dry. So you can add it to your storage gallon while adding your beans into the gallon to keep it safe and to keep insects away from attacking your beans and ruining your beans. So let me know at the comment section down below what you think about this video, and share my video if you can to your friends and family. Share my links, share my video, yeah, to your friends and family. So just adding up this to my storage gallon, and I'm going to be picking more of these beans to make it easy. So if I want to cook, it's super easy to get it done, but it's optional. You can decide to add yours to just store it without selecting. But I love to select it once so as to reduce the stress when I want to cook the beans. It's optional if you have this energy. I always say that. Do this if you have the energy. Yeah. All right. Thanks so much, Jenny subscriber. Thanks for all your wonderful support all the way. I really appreciate it, and that is why I always share this video like this with my friends, so they can equally learn and see how I save my beans. So okay, let's start on this one. So okay, so I'll be putting this one back. Just brought it out to show you what the beans looks like after 6 months of being inside the storage gallon. So putting this back. So easy to handle. Do it the right way, store your beans the right way. Yeah, storing our beans the right way is the best thing. No preservatives, so it's also very healthy. Storing your beans here, yeah, or here. Yeah, it's super healthy to keep your beans. Storing it yourself, yeah, it's really healthy. Don't forget to thumbs up for me. Okay, so I'll get something. Okay. Okay, so you are all highly welcome Thanks for dropping by, and don't forget to thumbs up. So this, in this video, in this live stream, I just showed you how we can save our beans on inside this storage gallon. So the beans right here have stayed for a long time, and I just poured it out to show you what it looks like after 6 months and thereabout. So I fetched this aside to show you this bean still looks super fresh. This is the way it was when it was stored in there 6 months back, and it's still the same way because it is stored inside this gallon. There is no preservative on it. This beans was gotten directly from the farm, so I just stored it right inside this very gallon. So you notice there is no insects. When beans stays for a long time, you will see insects or holes on it made by the insects, but that is not possible when you save your beans right here. And to save your beans right there, you need this, because you might be wondering, how will I store my beans inside the storage can? It's super easy using this funnel. This is affordable and it's available at any plastic shop. So you get this and fix it right inside the mouth of your storage gallon. That is it. And then I have this cup I always use to scoop the beans and pour it there. And when doing it, you need to do it bit by bit. Don't rush. If you rush, this will be filled up and it will not flow properly. It won't flow. So you add it bit by bit, and that is why I have this measuring cup to use. So I'll take my time, and you can select your beans before storing it in the storage gallon. I did not. I select some of mine to make it easy when I want to cook these very beans. It's a honey beans, super yummy honey beans. So who will not save it? So it's really healthy saving your beans right here, because it does not have any preservative, or you don't need refrigerator to save your beans. So you don't need to worry that you don't have a refrigerator to save your beans for future use. So if you really want to save your beans for future use for a long time, especially when it's cheap, this is just the solution. Getting this is the solution. When you save your beans here, when you store it here as many as you want, it's easy to get it by when you want to cook it. Even when it's expensive at the market, you will not worry, because you have it in a bulk right at your disposal. So don't forget to like and share my video to your friends and family. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. So if you're just joining my live stream, let me show you what I've been talking about. Let me pour out some of these beans and show you what I've been talking about. If you're just joining my live stream, yeah, let me show you. Okay, watch this. I'm going to be turning out some of it. Yeah, there you go. Good. That is it. And this is what we have here. So you would agree with me that this is really nice. It's a very nice way to save your beans. So it won't have any insects even months to come, and it will remain the same way you save it till future use, everyone. So I'm going to be adding this back. Mm. So you don't need these parts for your beans. Don't need it. The beans has all of this because it's fresh. It's coming from the directly from the farm, so you would always see things like that on your beans. Oh man, I'm enjoying this. Okay, I'll be coming back just a minute. Okay, so I'm back to where we stopped. I needed to get something. Alright, sorry everyone. I need to adjust my camera so you can see what we are doing properly. Yeah, okay, so that's it. And still on the beans, so I'll be adding this up after picking it. Yeah. All right, so if you're just joining my live stream, this is about how to store our beans for future use, doing it the right way. And here I have my storage gallon, and I also have this other one. And this beans you see right here is the one I'm storing. And because you joined now, I show you what it's really like when you save your beans in the storage can. This one on my hands has been in this storage can for more than 6 months, and after 6 months it looks still the same way, super fresh. There's no insect, as you can see. There's no hole on this very beans, and this is honey beans. It's super nice. It has a very nice flavor, so you can store any beans of your choice into your storage can. And why this is very super nice, doing it the right way, is because you don't need any preservative to store your beans. You don't need electricity to store your beans. All you need is just this storage can. Then you can add in a bit of this pepper. Is super dry. Let me crack. I believe you heard the sound when I break this into two. So after adding my beans, or while adding my beans into the storage can, I'll be putting this bit by bit to it. So it's really super nice when you save your beans using this method, because there is no preservative on it. It's just your beans. These beans you see here is gotten directly from the farm, and it has been in this storage can for more than 6 months, and you notice that it's still looking the same. There is no insect attack. And sometimes when you put your beans in the refrigerator, if there's electricity problem or issues, your beans taste will definitely change. It won't remain the same because you're freezing it, and the taste will not be the same. But when you save your beans right inside this your storage can, it lasts for 10 months, 6 months, without insects, without any mucus or anything stopping your bean, destroying your beans. So if you're just joining and you're wondering how it's possible to store your beans inside your storage can? Well, this is what I do. I have this is called funnel. You can get this from any plastic shop around you. So when you get this, all you need to do is to fix this inside the mouth of your storage gallon. Once you fix this, then you have a cup. I have a measuring cup. It's optional. You might not have to use the same cup that I'm using, but what I want to say is that while scooping your beans from your tray to your storage can, please don't rush. Take your time, do it bit by bit. So because if you rush and it fills this funnel, it's become difficult for it to flow properly. It will just fill this and stuck there. It won't flow properly. But when you scoop it bit by bit, it flow perfectly well, and it will fill your storage can, and you won't have any difficulty storing your beans. Once you stored, properly cover it. Like this storage gallon, it has this cover. Let me show you. Yeah, this one and this one. So once your beans fill here, you might not have to fill it to the brim, at least up to a point, and after that cover it tight, and that is it. Air will not penetrate and insects can't even get in there, and your beans will remain in the storage can for 10 to 6 months, and when you bring it out, it will still look this same way, super fresh, ready to cook. It's optional to peel your beans. It's optional to pick or select the beans before storing it in your storage gallon, but I like to peel and select some of it before transferring to a storage gallon to save the stress when I want to cook or boil beans for the family. It will be super easy to handle. So this is pepper. It's a dry pepper. It's one of the things we add to the storage gallon to help it to remain intact and keep insects away from destroying or ruining your beans. So doing it the right way, this is super nice because you're not adding preservative, and it's not going to go bad anytime soon. It can last as long as you want it to, so long as you save it here and tightly fits in the cover of your your storage gallon. Make sure it is tightly covered and you have no problem. You are good to go. If this is your first time here, please do thumbs up for me and share my video to your friends and family if you have the ability to do so. This is my first live stream on this channel, everyone, and let me do my intro. I always do in all my videos. Hello, you are welcome to my channel. This is Roots, and you are highly welcome to Ulelu Roots Kitchen. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to store your beans, your honey beans, for long-term use. Do it the right way. And what are the right way? Without preservative, without refrigerator, just using your storage gallon. And for you to transfer your beans to your storage gallon, you need just this funnel. You get this from a food store. You get this from a plastic shop, any plastic shop near you. And what do you do with this? This makes it very easy for you to transfer your beans into your storage gallon, just fitting it into your gallon mouth. And you also need this to scoop and transfer there. And while doing this, take your time, don't rush, do it bit by bit, And one more thing you need is this pepper. Is dry red pepper. You add this to keep insects away from your beans, and you are good to go. All right, thumbs up. Don't forget to thumbs up for Roots, Olelu Roots Kitchen, and share my video to your friends and family. Okay, so I'm going to be transferring this to the bigger one. The brown one, I separate them. So the brown beans is in this gallon, while the white one is right here. So I'm scooping. This is what I'm telling you. So you take your time to fetch your beans bit by bit and transfer to your gallon. Yeah, doing it bit by bit. So if you rush, you find it difficult to transfer it, because you just stop the mouth of your gallon and that of the funnel, and that will make it very difficult to flow easily. Okay. Yeah. Okay, just adding this. This is pepper. Yeah, it's super dry. Okay. Okay, just adding up there. Okay, if you're just joining my live stream, you are highly welcome. So this video is on how to save our beans for long-term use using this gallon here, the storage gallon. Why we use storage gallon is because it's super easy and you don't need to add preservative to it, and your beans remains the same way. There won't be any insects in it. It will remain super fresh, super same way you got it from the market, and it's healthy because there is no preservative. And you know beans is dried, so if there's any preservative added to it, it will be like a powdered preservative, and that might not really be super nice for your health. So but saving it this way, you don't need preservative. It's just the beans you need to save, everyone. Okay. Please thumbs up and share my video to your friends. Okay, I'm done with this set. I'm going to add in, bringing on more. This is not needed. Just prepare. Just keep it aside. I'm using it. This is not needed, so I'm going to go back and put this and trash this. Okay, so I'm back. Going to trash the chaff that I removed from the bins while transferring it into the storage gallon, everyone. Okay. Okay. So with this one, so I'm going to be covering this. So to cover it. Now this covers. So these are the cover. I'm going to make sure that this is properly fits into the gallon, so air will not penetrate and your beans get ruined. So always please ensure that you fix these covers properly into your storage gallon. So I'm going to be covering this now. Okay, make sure it's properly covered, and after you fix the first one, this is the second one I'm going to fix. Okay. Oh gosh, it just fall off. Okay, so finally I fix it into the adding this pepper, putting this pepper in here to keep insects away, just to help it to remain the same way it's going to be. So this live stream will be continued on how to store our beans for future use, long-term storage. We've learned there are more to be stored, so I will be coming up tomorrow on how to store your beans for a long-term use. Don't go away, stay connected. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. I always say that. If you're returning, you are highly welcome. Please don't forget to thumbs up and share my video to your friends and family. Okay? Alright, so it's time to cover this as well. So making sure the cover is properly fixed into your net, and then this one is also fixed properly. By doing this, your gallon is intact, no air, no insects, 100% beans, no preservative. You don't need to be scared that your beans might spoil or get ruined, or the taste, the flavor might change because of long-term storage in the refrigerator, because this is not refrigerator, this is a storage can, and it's going to be here for as long as you want. So You can store as many beans as possible. You can store it in a large quantity. You can buy it plenty and store it in your storage gallon. You won't have any problem. It remains fresh anytime you want it. 6 months, 12 months, even 16 months, your beans will still remain super fresh without preservative, everyone. So I store beans this way, and I said let me share this with you, my friends and family. I'll be coming on live more on this same title, how to store your beans, honey beans to be precise. So if this is your first time, if today was your first time, or it is your first time of coming to my channel, thank you so very much for dropping by, and I hope you visit always. You could turn on the notification bell to get notifications whenever new video is updated every week. This channel is filled with lots and lots of yummy recipes and interesting videos. Please subscribe and stay connected to enjoy all these yummy and super interesting videos, everyone. And don't forget to thumbs up for me and share my video to your friends and families, everyone. All right, so I'm just going to pack. So these are the things we always need to store our beans. This is one of the essentials. One of the essentials. This is very, very important. It makes it easy for you to quickly transfer your beans into your storage gallon without difficulty, without stress. Super easy. And like I said earlier, if you're storing your beans, do not rush it. Take your time and store your beans using this storage gallon. Using the storage gallon and then the funnel. Don't rush it, just add this bits by bits, because if you rush it, this hole is super small. So if you feel it's much, it's not going to flow. It won't flow properly, so it will take time for it to get transferred into your storage gallon. So you use your cup. Always have a cup. It mustn't be a measuring cup like I have here. Any nice cup, any nice plastic, just to scoop your beans and transfer it here and make it easy for it to go into your storage gallon, everyone. Okay, so keeping this one. Okay, so if this is your first time here, you're welcome. If you're joining my live video just now, you are highly welcome. So just like the title said, how to store your beans for a long term use, especially honey beans. Here with me is the honey beans. This honey beans has been in the storage can, this very storage can, for more than 6 months, and after 6 months it still looks super fresh, super fresh. There's no insects or any hole on it, and this is because it was saved in the storage can. So doing storing your beans the right way is using this storage can, just like I have just done. You don't need preservative to keep your beans fresh. You don't need a refrigerator to do so. And when you store your beans in a storage can, it keeps it intact and makes it to retain that yummy flavor beans always have. So to make that possible, the first thing I need is my storage gallon. This, you can get this from any plastic shop. You can get this from any plastic shop or any plastic market. And then number two thing you need is this. This is called funnel. You need this to transfer your beans, because you might be wondering how are you going to transfer this into a storage can. Well, this solves the problem. Once you fix this into the mouth of your storage can, just let me show you example. Just fix this into the mouth of your storage can, you are good. So the next thing I used is this. I have a measuring cup. So all you need to do is this, and then you transfer it right into your storage can. It is super easy to do. You don't need any preservative, and it is healthy when you store your beans yourself, because you won't be afraid of any preservative. So while storing your beans here, you need this. This is pepper. It's super dry, so you just add it to keep insects away. So with this storage can, you can save your beans for as long as you want: 6 months, 12 months, 16 months, 18 months. I can assure you that your beans will still remain intact. There won't be any insect on it. So you don't need refrigerator, because sometimes if you live in area where there is some electricity issues, you keep your beans in the refrigerator. If the power goes off, of course that would affect your beans. Even the taste will change, and it can easily spoil. But with this storage can, your problem is solved. It's just intact. So that is it. I said, let me share this with you. So if you're just joining my live stream for the first time, and if you're just joining right now, you are highly welcome. And this is my first live video ever. The very first live video I am doing for this channel. Okay, so everyone, I'll be back in a bit. I'll be back in a bit, everyone. Don't go away. Um, keep watching. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So, back again. Alright, so if you're just joining my live stream, you are highly welcome. This live stream is on how you can save your beans, honey beans, black eye beans, any type of beans for long-term use without refrigerator or um, without preservative. And what do you need to save it without preservative and refrigerator? Here you go. You have your this is storage gallon. This one here is 20 liter. Then I have another one 25 liter. So this gallon here is filled with beans, and I just finished picking some of the beans. So the beans inside this gallon has been there for over 6 months. And it looks super fresh. There is no insect in it. There is no holes. As you see, there is no hole, because sometimes when you keep your beans for a while, it's breeds insects and you will see holes all over it. It will not even be healthy enough to be eaten. So here I say, let me share with you how I save beans for 6 months, 10 months, 12 months, 16 months. And to do that, all you need is storage gallon. This can be gotten from any supermarket or any plastic shop of your choice. And then I need this is a funnel which I use to transfer the beans into the storage gallon. It makes it easy for you to transfer your beans into the storage gallon, because the mouth of your storage gallon is super small. So sometimes you want to be in a rush, let me pour it, or you might be wondering how you can get all your beans inside this storage gallon. Well, this makes it easy for you to handle. Just getting this super easy plastic funnel. All you need to do is to fix it right here, and the moment you fix it right there, all you need to do is to start transferring your beans into your storage gallon. And when doing that, you have to do it with ease. You don't need to rush, because when you rush, you fill your beans into this, it will not flow very well. It makes it difficult to flow. So you need to take your time and scoop it with a cup, any cup of your choice. Scoop it bit by bit and allow it to flow properly. So you don't need any preservative to keep your beans for months. All you need is storage gallon, everyone. All my genuine friends and family, thanks for always supporting, and please do share my video to your friends and family if you have ability to do so. And if you would like to see more of this video, don't forget to hit the bell and the subscription button for me, everyone. Okay, so stay tuned, don't go away. I always say that in my videos. Keep watching, watch to the end, don't go away. Yeah, that is how I always say it. Okay. You are highly welcome, dear friends and family, to my first live stream on this channel, everyone. And this live stream is on how to save your beans for a long time use, long time storage without preservative or refrigerator. So here is a very big gallon, 25 liter, and it's beans that is inside, enough beans. Save, you can save beans inside this storage gallon for 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, as long as you want it, without any preservative, without a refrigerator. So all you need to do is to get your beans. It's optional. You can decide to select it before storing it, or you can decide to store it, and whenever you want to use, you select. So all you need, you might be wondering, how will you fit beans? How will you transfer your beans into this hole, into this mouth so easily? It can be difficult. Well, I have solution to that here. With this can be gotten at any plastic shop, the same place you get this. This can also be gotten, it's funnel. All you need to do is to just fix this into the mouth of your gallon, and then get a desirable cup. I'm using a measuring cup. So scoop your beans bit by bit. Do not rush. The reason you don't need to rush is because this mouth is super small. So if you rush, you're just going to stock all the beans here. It won't flow easily. So if you do not want it to stock here, if you don't want any stress, scoop bit by bit with your spoon, or with a desirable cup like this. Scoop and allow it to flow easily through this mouth into your storage gallon. That is all you need. And when you store it all, the next thing is to make sure you cover it properly. Make sure this cover is tightly fits into this mouth so that air does not penetrate. When you do that, your beans can last as long as you want. No insects, and the flavor or the taste of your beans whenever you cook it will still be the same. This one I'm showing you right here, I've stayed in this storage can for more than 6 months, and you can see it is super fresh. So you don't want to say because you don't have refrigerator you can't save beans as much as you want. You can equally save your beans. All you need is just this, because sometimes when you save your beans in the refrigerator, and if you live in areas where there's light issues, when the electricity or the power goes off, of course your beans is not going to remain the same. It's going to if let's say it remains, when you cook it you will not have the same flavor as this one, because this is super fresh, no preservative at all. So let me just bring us more for those that just joined now. Let them see what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so that is it. I just have to pour some of it so that you can see what I'm trying to say. So you see this beans is really super fresh. I hope you see this. It's super fresh. And this here is pepper, is super dry. So this is what we add to it after putting your beans, or as you're adding your beans into your storage gallon, you add this to it to keep it away from insects. So this is it. It's a pepper, super dry pepper for that matter, and see this. This is honey beans. If you've not eaten honey beans before, please give it a try. You won't stop eating it. It's super delicious and very easy to cook as well. So all my genuine friends, thanks so much. Don't forget to thumbs up for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video to your friends if you have the ability to do so. And please do leave your comments at the comment section down below. Don't forget to comment, like, share, thumbs up. So this is it. This is what we have here. It's the beans. The beans. So you see how fresh. It looks super fresh after how many months of storage. So keeping it aside. After 6-7 months of storage, just transferring it right inside this gallon. That is all you need. You don't need any preservative. And this excuse me, this is a natural way to store your beans, and it's super healthy because there is no preservative. Your beans hasn't come in contact with preservative, any chemical. It's just super fresh. So I decided to share this video with you so you can also see how I save my beans too. Okay, so yeah, I can see you. You are highly welcome there. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate your support always. And yeah, so thank you so very much. Hassan, I really appreciate your support. Yeah. Watania, yeah, I am good. Hi, friend. You are highly welcome. Thanks for joining me. And this is my first live stream here. It's all about how you store your beans. I believe you do eat this. This is honey beans. It mustn't be honey beans before you store in a storage can. Any beans of your choice can be stored in a storage gallon, and adding of this pepper to keep it safe from insects. So you are all highly welcome, everyone. Don't forget to thumbs up. Please do thumbs up for me if you've not thumbs up. Okay, so let me transfer this back into the gallon, the storage gallon, and then we're going to continue on this tomorrow. We'll continue. Alright, so done for the night. So after sewing this, just cover it up here and cover it properly so that air will not touch air. That is how it was done, my friends. So to be continued, we're going to be leaving this here. So continue. I'll be selecting beans. Selecting beans for use. Alright, thanks all new subscribers. Thanks for joining me on my first live stream. I really appreciate everyone's support always. Alright, friends and family, thanks so much for your support. I'm going to be ending this live stream and it will be continued tomorrow. So thanks so much for joining me, and don't forget to join me once again tomorrow. I really appreciate your support, all my dear genuine friends. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share my video to your friends and family, and please do subscribe to my channel and thumbs up for me. See you in the next live video, and also when I upload my videos, everyone. All right. Alright, so bye everyone. See you once again tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining my live stream. Stay safe, stay connected. See you in the next video. Bye for now.